Hey there, it's Melanie. I worked on finding a few major tests of strength strategies that don't require a lot of fancy items and just a few basic skills. And when I say I worked, yeah, you're going to see here, I worked over and over and over and over to get here. But hopefully all of this was to spare you some pain. These opponents may sound and look difficult, but with a few tips and confidence, these will be a piece of cake in no time. Okay, but first, you need to feel very comfortable with jumping to get perfect dodges so you can slam your flurry rush attacks on your opponent. Typically, the jump happens the split second before your opponent is about to hit you with their weapon, so practice this a few times so you can get a natural feel for that timing and when it's right. Now, the items you'll need are as follows and easily obtainable by this point in your quest. Bow and bomb arrows, about 10, 1 shield, maybe 2, and 3 swords of your choice. By the way, if you hear this sound, double jump so you can rise above your opponent and get some sweet high ground on them. Okay, so now for the main battle, and I'm breaking this down into 3 parts. The first part is all about not getting hit and getting close to your opponent as much as possible. These initial attacks are definitely dodge worthy. The majority of your time here is going to be spent getting hits on your opponent as you circle them with side jumps and dodges. You'll also notice the red arrow above my opponent. I'm continuously focusing on them, so I know that Link is, at least most of the time, aiming in the direction of my opponent and not off to the side in some random place. Also makes it easier to land those bomb arrows whenever my opponent decides to use some distance to get hits on me. Okay, so part 2. Your opponent will use more attacks from a distance. You can use your bomb arrows to land hits on your opponent without having to get close and risk getting hit. And here I am just switching things out. Okay, so now we're transitioning with half damage into part 3. Your opponent is going to aim a red laser at you and charge its laser, which will fire at you 4 times. Continue to use your bomb arrows to land damage from a distance. And don't forget, when you hear that sound, do that double jump so that you can get that sweet high ground on your opponent. Makes for a really cool slow motion shot and also gives you some time to land some hits on their core. Don't forget, those basic skills, just side, jump, move to the back, and get as many hits as you can without getting hit yourself. Okay, so here are when the lasers start charging. These lasers may sound scary, but they're the perfect time for landing as many attacks as you can on your opponent's core while they're charging. In the following clip, you're going to see that I forgot about this, but I'm also here just demonstrating that it's really easy to dodge those lasers. So while the lasers are charging, you've got about 12 seconds for the laser to charge so you can land as many attacks as possible. Landing those attacks while the lasers are charging is what's going to help you get that edge over to defeating your opponent. So here I am, I totally forgot, I'm just using my bomb arrows, I ran out, I was like, what am I going to use next? My fire arrows, right? Like fire. And then I was like, wait a minute, why am I using my fire arrows? This dude's definitely charging his lasers while I'm waiting. Okay, let me just land these attacks. This is what's going to make the biggest difference. You'll notice in no time where I was really spending all that time attacking from a distance, I could have just been doing it from the core and getting my prize even sooner. Well, here we are, defeated. And I tried to make a really slow motion action shot, but whatever. Time to go and claim that prize. I really hope this video inspired and helped some of you to take on these major tests of strength. If you've got another strategy, I'd love to hear about it, so please post it in the comments for this video. And if you have any questions, let me know because I'd love to help out if I can. Thanks for watching, and good luck out there.